best friend. Introduce them as one of your business partners, one of the people you respect and admire. Really play them up and edify how they're helping you to build your business. Okay, and then icebreakers are great. Kind of make people feel at ease. You can ask them questions like, does anybody ever felt tired? It's really easy if you've got somebody that's, sitting in your living room and they're asleep. You can, you're like, hey, anybody ever been tired before? Because a lot of times, I know here in Chicago, you leave the house at 6 in the morning, you don't get home until 6, 7 at night. You're rushing, you're hurrying, you're getting to a PBR. They're beat, they're exhausted. Hand them a rush and get to that presentation. Get them going. Okay. Now, you want to build credibility. Now, this is how we invite. We invite to these PBRs just like I invite to one-on-ones. This system is so simple, and part of what really attracted us to this was Dr. Leonard. So here's how I invite people. I got my list that Jimmy talked about earlier, got my list of people, and I pick up the phone, and I might say to them, hey, Eddie, it's Tracy, how's it going? Good. Eddie and I talked for a couple minutes. Look, Eddie, I don't have a whole lot of time right now, but Rick and I are about to launch something huge. And Eddie, you know me, I don't do anything small, right? All right, so look, here's what I need you to do. I need you to go to the internet, I need you to Google Dr. Arnold S. Leonard, and then call me back. All right? That's all I do. I have my cousin say, what are you going to cure cancer? I've got all kinds of stuff. Now, in my case, when they call me back, I have to explain to them, yeah, I made a major change. And I get to really talk to them why I made that change. But I keep it really, really simple. All right? Now, once I get back on the phone with them, what else I might do is I might be like, hey, Eddie, now what are you doing Thursday night? Nothing. All right. What I just did was I cleared his calendar. What are you doing Thursday night? Have you ever asked someone, hey, do you want to come to this party on Thursday, and all of a sudden they're busy? Right? Oh, yeah, no, I got to rearrange my sock drawer. I got to get my hair did, they got stuff to do. But so you clear their calendar. Nanette, what are you doing on Thursday night?
Nothing. A rain party.
Rain party. All right. Good answer. Right? Okay, I might be like, hey, Stella, what do you got going Sunday after church?
Nothing.
All right, cool. I need you to be at my house. Can you be at my house?
Sure.
All right, awesome. Can I count on you to be there?
Yes.
All right, cool. Just getting people at your house. It's real simple. Here's the thing, guys. You don't want to tell people anything until you can tell them everything, right? How many of you have been guilty of telling people too much and they make a decision? I'm guilty. Okay? So if you get people that you invite to these things and they're not showing up, it's probably because you're telling them too much, right? So you're going to invite based on Dr. Leonard's credibility. That's how you're going to get them there. If they're busy, get another option. Always get another option. Okay, you're busy Thursday. What are you doing on Saturday? Okay. So now when you're at the party, you're going to start out by building around Dr. Leonard's story, how the company was started. Really talk about this because this is an incredible story, guys. As a marketer, I would love for Dr. Leonard to go on the Today Show, on CNBC and talk, but he's humble. He doesn't want any attention. And so you need to know Dr. Leonard's story. And if you don't know it, get with your mentors and really learn it because you want to be able to share this. Then after you start with Dr. Leonard, you're going to go into the products. And you're going to talk about the power of the seeds and highlight the products that we have. Right now we have 3 products. We're going to soon have 4. And we're going to keep going and keep going. So you want to be able to touch on those. And then you're going to talk about the timing and the opportunity. One of the first things I asked Kent the first time I talked to him was, bottom line, tell me, what are we marketing right now? Because I'm used to nutrition. I know how important that is. And the reality, it's the timing and the opportunity. You will never again in your lifetime probably be in a place where you're at the right place at the right time with the right team and the right mentors. I have a really good friend whose dad had the opportunity to invest in McDonald's in the 50s, and he didn't. How do you think he feels today? He is bitter, and he is resentful. I don't ever want to be that person, right? And so that's what we're doing. We're going to talk about the timing and the opportunity. And then you're going to wrap it up by showing the compensation plan. You want to share it strong. If you don't have a strong testimony of what people are earning or what they're accomplishing, get someone on the phone from another place, okay? When I started, we didn't make any money. But you know what? Within the first 24 hours, we made $472 or I don't know what it was, but I was like, wow, 24 hours? This is awesome. Okay? And then you're going to want to talk about our training system, the RAIN system, and the support, because people are going to ask themselves, one, does this work? And when they taste the products, that's really easy, right? Because how many people taste the products and go, wow, I know people are going to want to drink this? So I think they answer that question for themselves by just taking the product. But the second thing they're going to ask themselves is, can I do this? And so when you talk about the support system and the training that they're going to get, it's really going to help them make a decision. And then you're going to recap and close. It's so important to have the applications on hand. One thing I experienced in my career is I go into everything that I do with an attitude to expect to win. We got to expect to win. My last company beat me down so much. They didn't, but just the where it was going. I got beat down so much. I'm going to tell you guys a story. The first big PBR we had, it was our second week in business. We had Howard Hanneman fly in from corporate. Anybody ever have the executive vice president of a company come to your house? I mean, that's how ground floor we are. Howard's come to my house twice now. We had a room full of people. The most people I'd ever gotten in a room before in 5 years was 10. We had 16 people on our second week. I was like, I couldn't even believe it. I was so pumped up. But I sat kind of behind listening to Howard, and a little voice went in my head and said, this isn't going to work. No one's ever going to want to do this. And I gave myself a little mental slap, and I just said, no, shake it off, because I was watching everybody's faces. Do you know what, guys? We had over, I think there was over 50% that night sign up. Half the room. Chad was there, right? Yeah. And you have to, if you hear those voices, you have to stop and you have to expect to win. Because if you expect to win, people will see that confidence. How many people in here that know me have seen my confidence with this? Okay? Yeah. I expect to win because we have everything. So you want to be able to pass up the applications and expect that people, well, who wouldn't want to do this? Who wouldn't want to be healthier and who wouldn't want to make more money, right? Right. Okay. Am I done? I think I'm done. Am I done? I'm done. Okay. So look, it's really simple. Bottom line is, guys, you want to keep it simple. Before you leave here today, pick 2 or 3 days that you can host a PBR and schedule it. Go home and start calling at least 30 people and get them to your house this week, because I'll tell you what, not only will you have money in your pocket for Black Friday, not only will you have money in your pocket for Christmas, you will not recognize your life in 6 months. All right, so how many of you guys are going to do it today? Yep. All right. So I'm going to bring back up Mr. Jimmy Ezzell, and he's going to finish up.
All right. Great job.
And did she do an awesome job?
Yeah.
Woo, man, she is smoking. And so,
Not actually.
Traci did a great job.